He married my sister, now we're living together.
We're roommates in law.
Roommates in law.
Hello, Timothy.
Tomothy.
Wow, back live, Woodward Studios.
Look at this. First time for Tom in the Woodward.
Cheers, buddy.
Welcome.
We're not even roommates.
We're not even in-laws.
But we are
Fiends.
pretty good friends.
Good friends.
Oh,
Tom,
man.
you almost had trouble getting in. For those of you who don't know anything about Woodward Studios, it is a tightly guarded, gated community out there.
It is. I didn't realize it was so exclusive and so hard to get into. It's New York's hottest nightclub.
Well,
Stefan.
I was about to say, why does that sound so familiar? Yeah. But I got the call from the security guy, but Lizzie and I were trying to get everything together, and I missed it 3 or 4 times.
He frisked me.
Yeah, so they gave you a little bit of
put
kerfuffle.
me in the drunk tank for a sec.
That's not great. You weren't even drunk yet.
I know, but that's how upset I was about not
You're just like,
getting in.
let me in the drunk tank, dude.
I was like, dude, put me somewhere. I got to take a nap.
Not out here.
I've been trying to rent a car for 36 hours.
Oh, Lord.
I'm never renting a car in New York again. I'll say that right now.
Right to the camera.
Fuck you.
Tom said
New
he'd be
York.
here at 5:30, came strolling in at about 7:45.
This was one of the few times in my life it wasn't my fault that I was late.
No, this one was fair, though.
My flight landed at 4:15, maybe earlier.
LaGuardia?
Yeah, and my car reservation was at 5.
So 5:30 was that was an estimate of everything going perfectly.
I show up to the car and they say, "Oh,
Right this way.
Mr. Thomas. Yes. Here's your vehicle."
Yeah.
Instead of the experience that I had, which is why are they so mad at
I feel
all
like
the employees at Budget?
I feel like they put their name in a big bucket and they don't know what job they're gonna get.
Yeah.
So they pull it out and you're like, you're doing car rental today, dude. And people
they're
are like, fuck.
and they're bummed about it.
Yeah.
Why's your headphone looking so short?
I mean, we have this issue every time.
Fuck.
We got a classic case of short headphone here, Tom.
God damn it.
I know. I need to be able to lean and lounge.
You got to be able to be mobile.
Yeah, I feel like those are the people that they auditioned. It's not auditioned. They
Interviewed. You're such a theater kid, dude.
They auditioned for the TSA and they didn't get it. It's the most uncomfortable chair known to me.
What is it? Is
No,
this
but
supposed to be lumbar?
How's your ass feel?
Lumbar support.
How's your-
Lumbar.
How's your ass feel?
Ass is on a wooden bench.
It's on a
That's what it
it's on
feels
a
like.
piece of steel. That is the most uncomfortable chair that has ever been invented, which blows my mind because Lizzie spent days researching this thing.
Well, what sucks is it looks nice.
And it absolutely sucks dick and balls.
It really does. This is a tough look, but sorry. Yes, this to run with your thing. They auditioned and they all thought they were going to get the lead.
Hey, don't run with my thing. Tom.
I'll jog with your thing.
That was
dude.
the most condescending thing
Sorry,
I've
no,
ever...
I felt bad because I interrupted, but to bitching about the chair. So let's run with your little
I mean,
play.
God, it doesn't matter where I live. Tom's going to have a complaint. Anywhere Tim lives, Tom has a complaint.
Well, you scratch one itch and then another one pops up. That's kind of what this is like. I mean, I didn't notice this chair when your old place smelled like raw sewage.
It was more of like a fishy pussy smell.
Oh, God. I can still smell it.
God.
Tim's in a new place, and let me tell you, the front hallway, it smells like nothing.
It smells like nothing.
Which is exactly what you want.
And you want to know what you noticed when you walked in?
That.
Nothing.
Well, I noticed that. Because
Sure.
Because of the visceral hate.
Well, the
visceral?
Visceral.
Yeah.
The what I noticed when we first moved into Bushwick. By the way, let me get a little. If anyone's even considering moving, I'm gonna look right to camera.
This one's right to
If you're
camera.
even considering moving to New York, never take the word Bushwick out of your mind.
Don't even consider it.
Don't consider Bushwick. It is a nightmare of a neighborhood. All of the real estate sucks ass. It sucks. Go anywhere other than Bushwick. That's all I have.
Well, I'll say, what was the process that got you to the Schwick?
I think I talked to one person that said I live in Bushwick, and I was like, well, that's where it's happening.
That's the neighborhood
That's
in New
where we
York
gotta
that
be.
everyone lives. It's like all of our least successful friends live
Well,
in
I mean,
Bushwick.
I also heard Williamsburg,
I
but
love
was
you
like,
all dearly, by the way.
we love you so much. Literally all of our friends live in
Literally
Bushwick.
all of our friends. And our friends are very
I was
successful.
about to say, it's not even our least successful friends. It's all of them. Every single one lives in
That's
Bushwick.
true. I don't know anyone who doesn't live in Bushwick.
Yeah, they're not like scattered out in Williamsburg and the East Village or anything too much.
No.
But I heard of Williamsburg and Bushy,
Yeah.
and so I looked into Williamsburg and I said, "Oh, okay." So I think it's a Bush situation here.
Yeah, I think we got a wicket. Because the W Berg is pricey.
A little pricey.
Yeah, you're basically living in the hat.
It's almost embarrassing. Like, what are you doing living? What are you doing paying $6,000 a month in rent?
Well, you're making much more money than we do.
Sure.
I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah, but like still $6,000 a month.
When I stay in Williamsburg, let me tell you, it's a very pleasant time.
Yeah, because you're staying in an extremely nice place for free.
Yeah.
And now you got to come stay with me.
No, this isn't bad.
You fucking fuck.
It's not bad.
I fucking hate you, dude.
It's good to be back in person. We're a lot more combative. It's fun.
The chair sucks. I know the chair sucks.
It's all right. I'm figuring it out.
But the apartment rips.
The apartment is beautiful. It's actually, it's just beautiful.
It doesn't smell.
You have automatic lights in the bathroom. That's cool.
Right when you pull your dick out.
This is one of the dumbest things that I've done in a long time. I go into the bathroom. I'm feeling around on the wall for the light switch, and then the light just turns on. And I go, automatic lights? I open the door. Tim's hand is on the light switch outside the door.
Like, nah, it's out here. We do have. I thought we would like to have a camera set up in there, so right when you pull your genitalia out, that's when the lights come on.
Oh, you'd like to? I mean, that's illegal.
But it's not like an automatic timer. It's me watching the camera. I'm like, all right, his dick's out now. Light off.
Yeah, you just want to see everyone's dick.
I just want to see everybody's dick and or vagina.
Yeah, cool move.
So we're back in.
Oh God. Anyways. I'm never renting a car in New York again. That was the worst experience of my life.
Yeah, but they upgraded you to a full size. They did you a big favor.
They said, "Hey, would you like to not be able to park anywhere?"
I love that they.
You got good news.
That is like kind of a great little trick that they tried.
Oh yeah, because I got a compact. That was my reservation.
Of course.
I get up there. I say, here's my reservation. I think it's for a Kia Soul or something.
Bingo.
And then she goes, "Oh, you got upgraded to a full size."
Look, what's crazy is we actually have a 16-foot Penske truck for you.
Is it the one that Tim kind of?
Do you have
fucked up?
anything to move? Because you can put it all back here.
And then I go, well, I'm okay with the compact. And she goes, we don't have any.
Yeah. And you're like, right. Okay. So don't tell me I got upgraded.
I didn't get upgraded. I'm getting thrown whatever you have.
We upgraded you a much more inconvenient vehicle for Brooklyn.
Is that good for you? Would that be good for you?
Because you were trying. Well, I mean, parking seemed. I mean, it wasn't that bad. We took a couple of streets.
I drove around for 10 minutes before I texted you, and then we were probably another 8.
That's not bad.
No, it's not that bad.
Well, because you got here. If you'd have gotten here at 3, bingo, bango.
No problem.
You'd have parked right
I got
outside.
Here at 5 no, I got here at 7:30.
something,
I was
yeah.
supposed to get here.
Still, but all the spots are they're all called for at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was poor timing, and you just shouldn't have a car in New York ever.
Ever. There's no point. Why would you do it to yourself?
I have to go to Connecticut in the morning.
What time are you leaving?
I don't know.
All right.
Probably 10 or something. Whenever
Thanks. Get up, we'll make some eggs.
I'm going to leave whenever I feel like you guys are ready for me to be out of here.
It's kind of when we start looking at you and kind of going like,
So we're going to work.
So, okay.
Yeah. Is there anything else you need?
You need anything else?
Yeah.
Or you kind of start looking around like, did you forget anything over here? You got everything?
I'm just laying on the floor of your living room.
I'm just kind of opening the front door. I'm like, the hallway's just wide open right now.
Wide open whenever you're ready to go. I actually started the car for you, too.
Straight shot to the front door, Tom. Anytime you need it.
The do you need anything else that's definitely the question.
The do you need
Can I
anything
get
else?
you anything?
Also, you got everything?
Yeah.
Kind of looking around, did you forget? You got your phone charger and
Did you forget
shoes
that you were
on.
supposed to leave?
Did you forget that people have obligations they need to tend to, Tom?
So yeah, that's when I'll leave tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll make you feel pretty uncomfortable.
Perfect.
No, we might cook you a little breakfast. We don't have any of the ingredients.
Let's
for
that,
but we'll figure something out.
I saw a fun little storyline at the car rental place.
Lay it on me.
So there's a fast break line as part of budget. That's like their rewards program, probably.
I mean, just say rewards line.
Yeah, fast break.
You don't have to come up with some cute little thing.
It has nothing to do with budget.
No,
Fast break.
that's basketball.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
No.
no.
I like that you gave him a chance, though.
I was like, well, I mean, surely there was a marketing team that came up with this.
They were like, we're going fast break.
I'm sorry, that's what we're doing. It has nothing to do with anything. But
What about loyalty rewards members? No.
no, nobody knows what
It's
that
one of the
means.
dumbest ideas. The playoffs are on.
People want to be a fast break member.
Fast break.
You ever been on a fast break?
It feels great.
It's fun as hell.
It's kind of panicky, actually. You're under a lot of pressure.
Well, because it's like, all right, I got to get my steps together. If I
Yeah.
blow this layup,
Yeah.
I'm going to look like a fucking
Fast break's
idiot.
actually a terrible name for it.
I like being the guy that stole the ball and then you pitch
You
it up.
dish, because you kind of get the credit for but you don't have to finish it
But
off.
it's you're a hero the
Yeah.
whole time. And then if the guy blows it, you get to go, ah,
God, that was an
what?
unselfish play by Tim, and Tom couldn't finish
Tom
it off.
absolutely blew it. Boy,
Yeah.
there was a guy in high school that he was very fast.
Couldn't get his
guy.
steps together.
Well, no, he just never even attempted to. He would try to lay the ball up as fast as he was running, and the
I know
ball would
exactly
just
what would
kaboom off the bat every fucking time. We were like, slow down,
Finesse.
Emmett Wagonsback.
Finesse,
you son of a
Emmett.
bitch.
Wagonsback? Mm-hmm. Wow, that is a last name that I would change.
It was yeah.
If I was doing comedy, I would change that to Brennan so quick.
You would change any last name to Brennan. Though.
That is true. Wait, I forget where I just was. Someone came up to me and go, she said my last name. She said, she goes, is it Schneeman now or because, oh, fuck.
This story.
Will you
rips.
write us a note if this was you? I totally forget where this was. I feel like I have like amnesia right now.
Nashville.
Maybe it was Nashville. It might have been before that. Might have been Chicago. And she goes, she can't go by the young man Tom Schnee anymore.
Young man Tom Bree. That sucks.
Young man Tommy B.
That sucks even worse.
Well, I'm trying to figure out something.
Hey, look, I'm sticking with the young man Tom Schnee.
Yeah, I know. Brought me on stage with that.
Let it go.
Okay, so this is my fun storyline. So fast break line is supposed to be better. There's 3 people in that. There's about 180 people in the main line.
Poor asshole line.
Poor, but that's what they call
That's what
it.
they call that one?
They say missed layup line. Rocked it off the bottom of the rim.
The seventh man line.
They keep the warm-ups on line. God. And I'm up next to the fast break line, and there's an old man who is like really pissed. And he's looking around, he's like, fast break, because the fast break line's not moving.
Oh, so he's riffing on it.
There's no
now.
one there, he's riffing.
Yes.
He's like, fast break. It's not very fast or much of a break.
And we're like, yeah, keep it going.
And I was
Flush
like,
it
you're
out.
getting
Flush
somewhere.
it out.
Yeah. This'll hit.
Boy, he was so close to more like a slow break. That was right there.
More like a slow,
Put
still
back
together. More like a slow
Situation.
super glue.
He's like, God, I don't know. My wife left. I'm so alone.
So this is what was happening. So he's like yell, and then he finally yells up. He's second in the fast break line, and another person from the normal line gets to go up there. They're just using normal line.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought the fast break line was like you're a part of a rewards membership, so you walk in, you go right to the fast break line.
They're supposed to.
It's like TSA
but the
pre-check,
guy
right?
working the fast break line has taken a fast break.
Uh-oh.
And he's God, I'm gonna kill
boy.
myself.
Oh, God,
But he was gone, and so old guy goes, hey, is there anyone working the fast break line? And they go, yeah, just he's on a break, he'll be back, and they don't let him cut in. It was kind of beautiful. I was like, yeah, you're one of the plebes, you fucking old man.
like that.
And then he's looking around. He's complaining to anyone who will listen. The people in the fast break line, me, everyone.
Well, because he expected an uproar. He expected people to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
This is a fast break member.
And he's the only one freaking out. And then his wife calls him, and she's waiting outside. And he goes, it was so fun to watch the demeanor change. It's the chain of complaint. He goes, yeah, I'm in line still, and they only have 3 people working, so
Oh, she's bitching at him.
we just got to keep our cool. Yeah.
Shit flows downhill, Tom.
It was amazing to see how quick it was. It was the second he picked up the phone, he was like, we're good.
Because his manager called him.
Exactly. He's got to soften the blow for her.
Yeah.
Because if he answers being like, yeah, these people suck.
Fuck, she's going to come stomping in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
How
kind of,
old is this man?
I would say 75.
Oh.
Yeah. He was standing for a while in line too. And it was
Well, also
hot
his
in there.
knees are about to give out.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I did feel bad. I didn't let him. I got up before him.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
Well,
I didn't let him.
at that point, it's every
I'd been
man
waiting
for
for an
himself.
hour and a
Yeah,
half.
It's every man for himself.
I waited
I'm
for an
sorry.
hour and a half for a Chevy Malibu. Thank you, budget.
Malibu.
God,
There's nothing
I
wrong with
was
a Malibu,
so
dude.
angry. It's a good. You make fun of it in your act.
Nice smooth ride. Nice smooth ride. Tom, I bought weed the other day.
How'd it go?
Pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's legal here.
Well, this place was like a but like I've never gone and bought legal weed
At a place.
ever.
No.
Just never done it.
Welcome
Because
to
I'm
the
not like a
game.
guy that like I don't like buy weed.
You're not a big weed guy.
Yeah. I like to munch.
Sure.
But that's what I was going. I was going to find little munchies because Timmy's got to write some new here, Tom.
You need something. You got to shake up that old brain of yours.
I mean, so I'm in the shower. I kind of got some. I think I got a couple of heaters.
There we go.
I was very excited. I mean, weed is an amazing thing, but
it really lets your brain be stupid in the right way.
in a fun way. Yeah. So I was being a real goofball. But anyway, I'm going into this little ditty, and you have to be a member here. What is that?
At a dispensary?
Yeah. What are we doing?
No, I'm out on that.
What are we doing? But it was the only place. Like the other place was 3 miles away.
Okay.
So I go walking in. I was wearing an LSU shirt. Go Tigers, and I hand the guy my little ID, and he starts. I think he thinks that like country just came to town.
Oh.
Or like, maybe I'm visiting somebody. I'm not
and
like.
He's like, welcome to the big city.
Yeah, he's like scared, and because he was kind of like, ho, okay.
What?
And he goes, nah, Louisiana's a beautiful place, and I was like, just give me my ID back.
What? I don't.
So this is the security guard, so I'm kind of, I don't care. And then I go to the other guy, and he's telling me, he's like, so I was like, I just want to, what's like the gummies situation here? And he keeps trying to like tell me about
the bud tenders need to stop.
Just shut up.
Yeah, they really love to walk you through everything in the store.
I'm like, brother, I don't care. He wants to tell me about their point system, their reward system. I'm like, what is that? I need like 50,000 points to get $10 off.
For sure.
And he was like,
that's actually the exact rate.
He's like, no, it's like 200 points for $10 off. And I was like, and how much is a point? And he's like $5. I was like, so I need to spend $1,000 to get 10 off.
Oh, I could do that.
And I was like, oh hell yeah, dude, great deal. Just tell me about the gummies. And then I'm like, okay, so like how strong are these? My tolerance is pretty low. I don't smoke very much. And I was expecting him to give me some sort of answer. He just goes, there's no way to know.
What?
I was like, okay, so you have that mustache.
You went on this long spiel.
And you got nothing for me.
And then the one question I need an answer for.
Nothing.
You got nothing.
Ballpark it for me. Say, hey, look, if your tolerance is pretty low, just bite off a fourth, see how you feel. Give me anything.
Yeah.
Don't say I don't. I'm sorry. Oh.
Do you think that's like a liability thing? Because they don't want you. They don't want you coming in the next day with your shirt ripped, and you're like, I didn't make it home last night.
I ate the whole bag.
You said there was no way to know, and now I know.
Well, I mean, it's like, but he was like, if it had just told me to like lowball it, sure.
Yeah, that's always the right answer, by the way. If you know nothing about weed, the answer is take a little bit.
Just do a little, and then gauge.
Yeah.
He was just like, I don't know. And I was like, okay, this is awesome. And then I'm like, okay, so what flavors you got here? And he's like, we got these greens and we got these like purples right here. I was like, what are the flavors?
It's green and purple.
And he was like, I was like, just give me the
and it's like
ones.
it's probably like green hash and purple haze.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
all it is.
just. So he finally gets me and then he checks me out and then he does this move. This is his big move. He goes, yeah, look, it's a $15 membership fee for the year. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I'm gonna take 5 off. I was like, oh,
I'm gonna take 5 off because I was absolutely useless to you today.
It's like, just take the whole 15 off. I'm the only person in the store.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Don't charge me if you're gonna do me a favor. Do me an actual favor. Yeah, because this membership fee is
bullshit. Yeah. It's just now. I guess that's just their way to lock you in. Of like, now you come to this
here.
store.
Yeah,
which I'm fine with. It's pretty close.
Sure.
But I would have gone there anyway because it's close.
Close. That's how neighborhoods work.
Fucking idiot. So then I'm scooting my fat buns out of there. I got what I want, and the security guard stops me again. This is another why I'm like, this guy thinks I'm a moron. He goes, hey, and he like kind of looks at me. He's like, this is strong shit. I was like, all right. And he's like, this isn't like stuff you get from like, this is like medicinal.
How much of a narc did you look like?
I know, that's what I was like. Who do you think I am?
Were you wearing a button down? No, you're wearing an LSU
I just had
t-shirt?
my little LSU shirt on, my fucking flip-flops. I was walking in there.
Honestly, though, flip-flops seem like you're in the neighborhood.
I'm in the mix.
Yeah, you're not visiting town in flip-flops.
Yeah, I wasn't wearing like work boot, like black work boots.
Yeah, I'm trying
with like my handcuffs hanging off the back of me.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? I didn't have like an assailant on my other
also,
arm.
like, it's maybe... was it an ageist thing? Was the security guard younger looking?
No, he was old as shit.
Oh, but then maybe he had a bad experience. And he was like, the weed I came up with was...
I think that's...
Was what's it called again? Shake.
Hash, whatever it is, shit.
Shake, like all the Because people used to just sell like the remnants.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what he grew up smoking.
But he was like,
He had a really rough night, like one time.
all right. He's like,
And he has
I
to
took the
warn
advice
everyone.
of the guy you just talked to, and he doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
He told me to eat the entire bag one time.
He's like, how do you think I ended up with a security guard job?
But
This
I
is
was like,
strong
all
shit.
right, man. He's like, so just be careful, brother. I was like, I'm going to be totally careful. And then, of course, I text the group chat. I'm like, hey, these are 30 milligrams. How much should I eat? And you're all like, take a nibble. See how you feel. I'm like, yep, that's about it.
That's all. Because
about
30
right.
is a lot.
That's what I don't. I don't have a
Usually,
lot of
most
knowledge
of them are
that.
10 milligrams, and I'll do like a half to be in just a fun place.
Fun little giggly spot.
Yeah.
That's what I told the guys. Like, I don't want to blast off. I just want to get fat and giggly. And he didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah, I think we gotta go back to like, because the dispensaries are taking themselves way too seriously. I have one good one in LA right by my house where like now one of the guys knows me, and it's a more seamless process now. It's not like they still oversell everything and they still really love talking about it, but they are less annoying. They're less in my face. Because like the first few times you walk in, they're like, here's this, we got this on special, here's this oil and rig that you have to buy with it.
Like,
here's how you blow torch it into your mouth. And I'm like, I don't want any.
I'm not
I
trying
want
to
a
freebase
light.
this weed.
I want like a half CBD thing that's gonna make me fall asleep on a plane.
That's it.
That's all I want.
That's what they don't understand is like, I want to giggle.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, do you want your left calf to tingle? I was like, no. What?
He's like, when was the last time you thought about the 4th grade? Because I got some stuff that's going to send you there pretty quick.
It's just called 4th grade.
Yeah.
They have every grade.
I'm like, did I just have a wet dream?
God, I just tripped my balls off in 11th grade last night. Got my first hand
That'd be
job.
awesome, honestly.
I don't know. Yeah, that would be kind of fun. I'm like, damn, I got 4 turnovers and 2 points last night.
And fucking Calawacker, what's his name?
Calawacker, fucking wagon spack, absolutely
Wagon
blowing
Spack.
gimmies. God, we would have won so many more games if you just wouldn't have blown those gimmies.
Sweating.
No, I know you're gonna be in a lot of pain out of that chair.
Wait, I had an idea. What if we just had a dispensary that was like the vibe of an old drug deal, but in a dispensary?
Where you come in and it's just like you kind of have to make eye contact with somebody.
Yeah, and all the budtenders are like playing like like NPC roles.
Right.
Where they're like, there's one guy like working a burger stand and he like looks over at you and you have to like order extra lettuce or whatever.
And he's like, how much extra?
And he's like, okay.
That'll be like $30.
Yeah, and you have to do cash. It would be fun.
It would be more fun, like an escape room, but for buying weed.
Yeah, there's an old Toyota Corolla in the back that you have to get in the back of.
Yeah, well, you kind of have to like figure out how to find the weed guy.
Yeah.
Now that's something.
There's a couple cops in there too. You can get arrested.
There are a few drug sniffing dogs.
Yeah, like if you go to the one that's clearly an undercover cop
And they're like,
who's like weed, you
Weed,
can't go.
selling weed.
That's how you
Weed
know
here.
you shouldn't be buying weed.
That's the room you don't want to be in.
Yeah, the guy who's like, I got weed, coke, Molly, whatever. You
You
want to
walk into the one that's just like a living room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like a little kind of a hazy living room.
And you have to hang for the right amount of time. You can't grab it and ditch right away, but you also can't linger.
Gotta hang for a second. I always found it was the guy selling the weed that wanted to hang more than the person buying
That's
it.
absolutely true. I think that theory holds up.
Because it was like, they're just start chitting.
I love that. That's the Pineapple Express.
Oh, yes.
He's a lingerer, man.
Yeah,
he
he's
just
just
lingers.
hanging. I'm like, brother, trying to go get high with my friends.
I'm trying to giggle, dude.
God, I did get fat and giggly the other day. Jumped in that shower. Got a nice pitch and black in there.
Couple new premies.
Couple premies. Worked out a few. And then I got out and then went for a walk.
That's where my brain starts moving.
But I feel crazy as shit because I'm talking to myself out loud.
You throw in AirPods, no one cares.
Are you sure?
No, but that's what I do.
Because there
Also,
are
you're
points-
in New York. There's someone screaming at a building
Yeah, that's
8
true.
feet from you.
That's true. Just trying to eat a brick.
Yeah. And you're like, I'm weird for talking out
But
loud.
I'm like talking out loud, and then every once in a while, I like am giggling and kind of laughing a
Yeah.
lot, and then I pull my phone out and just giggle at my phone.
Well, I will. I've a million times when I'm trying to work out a bit, just held my phone to my ear and talked through it.
Held your phone to your
Just walking around.
See, that would make me too. That's too much.
If it eliminates your concern.
Yeah, but I just do it anyway.
All right.
I just like think about it after the fact. I'm like,
you're
that was
that
weird.
was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, then who cares?
But I'm having a gay old time out there.
Yeah,
Found a
absolutely.
premiere too.
We love that.
went back in. It wasn't even a premium. It was like a nice little chunk of stuff where you're like, there's a laugh, or potential laugh. There's a potential laugh.
There's a laugh that's gonna break my heart when it's not. There's another one.
That's bad. That's bad. I mean, this will also not hit, and then none of those hit. This big punch will suck.
But if it all goes well,
Here's what I may have done. I may not have written anything.
That's the beauty of stand-up.
God, is that the beauty?
No, I don't think so. I think the beauty is something else. I haven't found it yet.
I haven't found it yet. It's been mostly pain and anguish.
Really, really anxiety-ridden, honestly.
Do you do other job? Yeah, every other job has it too.
Anxiety?
Yeah.
Yeah, way more.
Or just like the pain of it. I think everything comes with it.
Yeah, it's the same. I mean, it's a sales job. It's you have to put in you have to get the input to get the output, and a lot of the input. You send 1,000 sales emails, you get 12 responses, and 2 of them might be something good.
But you know what the heartbreaking thing is you're selling yourself.
In stand-up, yeah.
So if nobody buys it, you're like, I suck.
I'm a worthless product. Well, that's you got to go into beta and rewrite the product.
Yeah, you gotta go all the way back down into the software, figure out what's going on.
Let's pivot.
Let's pivot. What else you got, Tom? How's New York been? I mean, you've been here for a little while.
I've been here for a couple hours, and it's good to be back. I've walked right into your apartment. You had a slice of pizza for me. That's kind of a beautiful New York moment. We just knocked something over.
That's all
there.
good. This is the move-in episode.
Yeah,
We're still. Here's a little theory I have. I think everyone, like every couple that lives together, if they're like Lizzie and I, you need to have people over twice a month. Because that forces you to do all the things you weren't going to do in your apartment.
Did you get some shit done today?
We got a ton of shit done.
Yeah. Just for old Tom coming through.
Well, because you can't...
Imagine when your family comes here.
Brother. I mean, that's what we have, like, all this furniture in the mail right now.
Oh, yeah. In the mail. I don't know why. That's very funny to picture a couch in the mail.
And then it's like, I don't think it's going to fit in this slot. Shit. But we got all this stuff coming. Like, the TV's got to go up. Couch has got to go over here.
Is this TV also going up in here?
That's going in the bedroom.
Oh, okay.
But, like, we got to make it look like a home.
Right.
Because my mom won't be happy if she comes in and it's not.
Well, Tim.
Yeah.
Tim.
She's not going to like it.
I don't know what that accent was.
It's not bad.
Tim.
Well, I mean, it's not at all what she
worse.
sounds like, but, you know, it's kind of Southern.
God damn it, Tim.
No, that's Jesus. I don't think I've ever heard my mom swear.
Really? Patty cakes. Let one rip next week.
I mean, I've certainly never heard her say, God damn it.
Patty cakes. Will you send me a voice note saying, God damn it?
God damn it, Tommy.
God damn it, Tim.
No, I don't even know. I couldn't even do an impression of my mom. Hey, Tim. Maybe that's not bad.
That's pretty good. I don't know. I've never
You
heard her
don't know,
talk.
You're like, actually, that was it right there.
That was spot on.
Lock in on
I
that.
don't know. That's how I picture her sounding.
Got to get this place in ship shape for old Pat and the fam. Let them know we're alive and well.
Doing pretty well. This is a beautiful place. They're going to like it.
They're going to like it. They better.
As long as you show off those automatic lights in the bathroom, they're going to lose their shit.
I'm like, yeah, just make sure your dick's out.
Because I will be watching on the camera that I installed. We didn't have time to mount the TV, but I do have 2 cameras
Do have dick cam in there.
There's a GoPro in the toilet. Oh God! I saw a beautiful thing happen in the airport today. I went to the little lounge to grab a snack, and I saw.
Is that what you're calling it? You're calling a screwdriver snacks now?
And I didn't get a screwdriver. Got a gin and soda.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on, dude.
There we go. Sorry.
How
dare I?
And yeah, I don't know why. I've been off the screwies lately. I haven't been hitting the driver. Been a little weird off the tee box lately.
Yeah. No, I mean sometimes you gotta just pull out the 4.
Yeah, it's a head game.
Just get off there.
Yeah, just stick with something consistent. I saw this lady was sitting next to me, and another woman walked up and goes, "Aaron," and she goes, "Oh, hey, good to see you." Clearly,
This is in the Delta Lounge.
Yes.
Okay.
Clearly, someone she doesn't know
Very well.
super well, but they know each other. And she
They
goes,
met in passing.
"Oh my God, I just saw Maggie the other day. We got to take a picture and send it to her. She's gonna think this is hilarious." Which, yeah, hilarious. I ran into a person you know.
Wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this hilarious thing.
I thought you were. I was like, you know Maggie?
Delta Lounge Maggie?
I got that picture. And it's so funny to see the woman who was sitting at the bar. She was not as excited.
No, she's not comfy with that at all.
So she was just kind of like, okay. And then they took a selfie.
She really half smiled.
Yeah, it was weird. And she kind of didn't get out of the bar stool enough, so she just kind of leaned back into it. And then they took a selfie. And then the woman right as after they take the picture, she goes, "Okay, I'm sending that to her." Guy next to the lady gets up and leaves. She pops down,
Fuck.
and it was so funny to see. This woman is on her laptop. The woman who didn't want to be bothered,
Right.
Aaron didn't want to be bothered. Aaron's sitting here. Maggie's friend pops down, and she goes, "So, like, what have you been up to?" And first sentence out of her mouth is, "I'm just trying to get some work done before this flight." Like, clearly saying,
Fuck off.
"Yeah, hello, nice to see you. I got headphones in.
It's honestly not that nice to see you.
No.
You fully interrupted me
We're not really even good friends."
with a selfie.
And then she's just peppering her with questions. I had to leave, and I really wanted to watch how it ended because this woman, Erin, was so bummed. I almost wanted to lean over and be like, I know exactly what's going on right now.
Sucks so bad.
I'm really sorry.
Because that's probably a loose acquaintance from a friend that she doesn't even like.
She doesn't even like
much.
Maggie. You could
Yeah.
tell.
Like
She would've
Maggie's
put
kind
more
of
effort.
ho-hum.
She would have put more effort into the selfie.
If that was
She
like
liked
her,
Maggie.
it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
chat.
I do love Maggie.
Because a perfect example of this, I met a guy the other night. Said, I'm great friends with Tom. I had no way to verify this. So I said, I got to put a little something in here.
Yeah.
You know,
Who was it?
it was somebody.
Well, why don't you want to say?
And we can talk about it off air or on the
yeah,
Patreon.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But I was like, all right,
Yeah,
so
who is
this is coming in a little hot.
Oh, it was a lot of energy.
And it was a lot.
We can talk about who this was. I know exactly who it was.
No, we don't have to do that.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, but you put in the time
But
because
you do it because I'm like, all right, you're friends with my good friend.
Hey, dude, I appreciate that.
Gotta do it.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Look at that.
Because you don't want to send you don't want a quick text like, hey, your buddy Tim's a dick.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think if I've done that to any of your friends.
No, you were a dick to my one really good friend that met you at the cellar.
Oh, that's true. I was mean to him. I did kind of big time him. Yeah, he might listen to the pod also. So I'm sorry.
No, I do love that you clocked that one immediately.
I was like, this guy is not friends with Tim. I know Tim pretty well, and he does not like this guy.
This is not the energy that Tim likes.
It was shocking to me that for a brief moment, I thought he was your friend, and I was like, I just don't think that's true.
Boy, Tim is a real chameleon. I wouldn't have pegged this as a friend of Tim's.
And the second I texted you, like, God.
Jesus, Lord in heaven. Well, look, Tom, we got a little night ahead of us. The young man's in town.
I'm keeping it in the pocket.
Big
tonight. I
crinks
have
in
to.
town. Oh, 100%. But we got we got a little buzz going on.
I love, my favorite thing in the world is running into people in cities when you don't know you're going to see them.
That's the best news.
The fact that Crink is in town, too, that's Chris Higgins.
Kinky Dink is in town.
Crinky Dink Higgins.
So, and dude, you can just tell our buddy
Drago's
pumped. I mean, I've never seen that guy plan anything.
I didn't know he knew how to Google.
He was all over.
And he was like,
it.
found a bar near you.
It's got 3 TVs. I'm like, how'd you find it has 3 TVs?
Is he calling places?
Because he goes, this place got 3.
What?
I think he was like on the phone.
He was calling. He was cold calling.
I love this.
That's awesome.
Drago's ready to have a little
I
hang.
really love that.
Watch some b-ball.
I'm excited.
I'm not bad.
I've had a lot of time with our friends lately. I just got off a week-long trip with our good friend Jeff Asmus.
Ooh, need a little breather, huh?
It was so much fun. Honestly, it went very smoothly. Just a bunch of one-nighters. It was just great. I mean, Jeff is the best comedian in the world.
That's a fact.
So that was fun to watch.
That's a fact.
And
Because
the
you
cool
go to
thing-
every show, you're like, okay, so it's different this show.
It's all different, huh?
I'm pretty different. Oh, great.
Yeah, he's okay.
Oh, that's new. The news hitting.
Oh,
Oh, get the news hitting.
Good. The new is genius. Awesome. Oh, that new thing we riffed out in the car. That's already a fully fledged.
Wow, you made it a lot better, didn't you?
Yeah, he. The cool thing about co-headlining with Jeff, because we were co-headlining all these dates, is that right before the show, the manager comes in. They say, "How much? What are we going to do for time?" And me and Jeff both go, "Oh, we'll each do like 30 to 40, between 30 and 40." And then I do like 35 every show. Pretty much like I did 38 on one show.
Pushed it.
And then Jeff does 68 on every show. He was not under an hour on one show.
You need to ask him and just see what his reaction is at like the next like big one, and be like, "Hey, do you mind if I close it out?"
He kept asking me if I wanted
did
to.
he?
Yeah. And I was like, no. One, because I don't want to follow you.
Sure.
And 2, because you're not going to do
You're still
35.
gonna do
You're going to do
70.
70 minutes, and then I'm going to have to go up and do 35.
To a crowd that's leaving.
Yeah.
The crowd's already leaving the building, and you're like, well,
We got a headline.
wait.
It was so funny. It just ended up being the longest featuring sets of my life.
Longest feature and headlining sets.
Yeah, it's true.
Still fun.
Last night we had like a over 2-hour show, and it was very fun in Indianapolis.
2 hours.
Yeah.
What was the venue? Was this a
Helium.
one-off? Oh, that was Helium. Okay.
Indie Helium, a good club. Nashville Zanies is definitely the highlight, though. That's the best club.
Shout out Nashville Zanies.
They're just nice. They just treat you well, and there was great people there. And
It's crazy when you go to a club and you're like, how do you guys get it and no one else does?
there's like 9 clubs that get it.
How is that the number?
I don't know, but
It doesn't seem difficult to know. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't seem difficult to run a great club. I'm saying it doesn't seem difficult to like make a comedian feel comfy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's not like I don't care about the bookings, whatever. It's like when you walk in and people are like, "Oh, we're so excited to have you.
Yeah, and you're like,
Here's
"Oh."
the green room. Can we get you anything?"
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Instead of walking in and you're like you can hear the wind blowing somehow.
And you have to like find someone to be like,
Yeah.
hey, where do we go? And they're like, go over, stand in
And
the
they're like,
fucking corner.
I don't
dude.
know. Look, we're not accepting tickets. And you're like, no, I'm headlining the show.
Actually, my
And they're like,
name's on the marquee right now.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. Go that way.
Go find Alex. Alex will go find you.
And then you're like, hey, who was that guy? And they're like, oh, we just hired that guy.
Yeah.
He folds the T-shirts. Like,
or they're like, oh, that's the owner.
yeah, it's one of the two
Yeah.
extremes.
It's like you meet some owners, and I'm just like, why? You hired us. Why
do you hate me?
Yeah, why do you hate me already?
are you so
I mean, if
mad?
it was after my act, I get it.
Sure, yeah, that actually makes more
Hate
sense.
me then. Give out refunds then, not before my act.
Be nice.
Yeah,
Hey, be nice.
that would be awesome. There's some 18-year-old usher who's not really giving you a welcoming. Hey, straighten up.
Fucking be nice to me, dude.
Figure it out, dude. Hey, what's your stance on shorts on a plane? I looked around today in TSA and I realized I was the only person wearing shorts.
You know, shorts on a plane are off-putting. However, in certain weather, you gotta put shorts on.
Thank you.
That's just what it is.
And you know what I dealt with last week, where I had the panic attack because I was too hot.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that was going through my head today when I was getting ready for the airport. I go, I can't put sweats back on. Mm-hmm. So
You do have the shorts on of like a '90s rapper, though.
hell yeah.
It does look like something like if those were pants, Puff Daddy would wear those with a matching zip-up jacket.
Well, guess
Him and
what?
Mace would have been dancing around.
I'm
quite a
not
bit.
taking these off ever. Then
Because right when I got in your car, I wanted to feel them because
they're nice.
They seem comfy as hell.
Well, they're the
But I
same
noticed you got the
material as
biker
my
on short. You got the
sweatsuits.
bike shorts on there, so you got your balls and dick real fucking
Well,
slammed up in there.
The thing about that is I'm just running low on. I've been on the road for 8 days.
I gotcha. I
I think I'm down to 3 pairs of boxers.
That makes sense.
And
Okay.
these ones were just still in there. So
Well, also, I think those kind of shorts really lend to your dick poking a little bit.
yeah, yes.
So you kind of have to toss those on.
Yeah, it actually helps a lot.
Because that would be a really risky move.
Because that boner on the plane, not good.
Boner on the plane ain't it.
No, and I've had plenty of
Or
them.
even when you look and you're wearing shorts and you're just like, oh, you can just like see my dick. It's like the whole dick outline is right in the out
that's
in these
not
shorts.
really a huge problem that I have, but
It's a medium-sized problem.
there we go. It's an average size problem.
But like, no, I understand. I think here's the thing that I find uncomfy about the shorts on an airplane is I don't want my leg hair to tickle the person next to me.
Yeah.
That's what I get
But what if
self-conscious
they're
about.
not wearing shorts? Then it's fine.
Still, there's something about the bare skin that makes me feel uncomfy. I mean, I'm not like in pants rubbing my legs up on people.
Let's
I'm not really just like having a free-for-all if I have pants on. But if it is two shorts wearers,
two shorts
now you
wearers
got a
is
problem.
tough.
Now you
That
got a
is
real
tough.
problem.
So it's kind of it's an old economics problem. It's a
Supply and demand?
tragedy of the commons. It's if everyone was on the same page, it would go smoothly. But all it takes is one person fucking it up, and then it all goes to hell. So if I wear shorts and he wears pants, no problem.
problem.
If everyone does that, no problem. But if I wear shorts and then he also decides to wear shorts,
Not good.
it fucks up the whole scenario.
It's not good.
This is
Because
bad.
that's at that point, like if you're wearing pants and your leg touches somebody that's wearing pants, No words need to be said.
No, you're in there. You're going. I mean, you're rubbing legs, and they look over. You go. We're both wearing pants. It's fine.
It's fine. But
turn your head around.
hey.
Hey, we're both wearing pants. Why don't you
Calm down.
watch your fucking movie?
Hey, be nice to me. But if your bare leg touches a bare leg, then you gotta go. Then you gotta go. Sorry about that.
Really sorry.
Yeah, you gotta apologize.
It was a little sweaty too.
Yeah. But like, cause the thing about the leg is like you might not, but you can feel
You touch
your hair
leg
moving.
hair first. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's not
Why is that so off-putting?
I don't know. It's not a good feeling. It almost feels worse than actual skin to skin.
Yeah,
It feels
100%.
dirty.
It's invasive.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't tickle me
It's
with
like,
your hair.
Don't you dare tickle me. Don't you dare let me like that a little
Yeah,
bit.
don't make me like, ooh.
Oh,
don't you make me
God.
fucking get a boner in these velour shorts I put on?
Oh my God, dude! Wait, I didn't tell. I got to tell you how I got to the fucking airport today. This was devastating.
Oh, is it an Uber?
So no, it's our good friend Jeff.
Oh, well, God.
He drove me. So there's a famous place in Indianapolis called St. Elmo's Steakhouse, and they have this shrimp cocktail. That's what they're famous for. Their sauce is like extremely spicy, but in a weird horseradish way, where it's not like ghost pepper where it like takes over your mouth and you can't get it out of there. It's like
Just got a little zit. You're kind of like, oop, there it is.
it's that horseradish where it makes your nose run right away, like it clears out your sinuses, and then it's gone. But it's like delicious and really it hits. You're like, ugh.
It's very robust.
Yeah. And so last night we were talking to this comic who's a waiter there, and he's like, you got to try it before you leave town. And I'm like, well, I don't have to go to the airport till noon. Let's go. Like 11 o'clock shrimp cocktail.
Shrimp cocktail.
So we got a shrimp cocktail around noon. And and it is as hot as they were saying, and it was whatever. That's what we had on empty stomachs. I'm drinking a cold brew. We're like 3 minutes away from the airport, and neither Jeff nor I are saying anything. And then
This is insane decision making. I will not take any heat from you ever again for eating Panda Express. Are you out of your mind?
this was one of the craziest decisions.
Shrimp
I've ever
cocktail.
made. Shrimp cocktail.
A nooner
with
shrimp
the
cocktail.
spiciest sauce you've ever had.
And then you're like, well, let me wash it down with a cold brew, Tom.
Dude.
But here's the great news. You're about to get on a flight.
And Jeff's about to take off on a 4-hour road trip.
I mean, this is insane decision making.
So we do that. We're 3 minutes away from the airport, and we both start being like, "Ooh, it's moving."
That burp kind of comes up. You're like, ooh, oh God.
Well, you get that internal flush where it moves down a level.
Bit of a gurgle.
Yeah, so it's gurgling and moving down, and I'm like, "Oh, this is bad. I might have to pre-TSA poop."
Yeah, but can you? Is there a pooper?
That sounded
pre-TSA?
That sounded so existential.
Because I've often thought that, but I've
there's
never.
there's a bathroom out there.
Is there?
And I clocked it right when I went in, but I had to check my bag, and I was like cutting it somewhat close. But I'm like, I'm not getting on the plane without pooping. I'm full clench checking my bag.
100%.
And then, but then I get my bag checked, and I go, all right. And I kind of had gotten that second wind where you kind of like,
Where you're like, oh, I'm over it. Yeah.
you know, it goes back up. And then, so I'm like, all right, I can get through TSA. I'm pre-check and Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. I'm just kicking that around. We're still good. I'm pre-check and clear. So you typically don't have a long wait. I get in the pre-check line. It's moving real slow. And I finally get up to the front, and I'm like sweating. I have the poop sweats. And I'm watching. There's like a ton of guys. It's like TSA guys in the area near the little bag thing, the little scanner. One of the scanners is broken, so there's some guys fixing it. But they're all like shooting the shit. It looks like a highway construction crew.
Yeah.
Where they're just talking.
9 of them standing around, one guy doing it.
Yeah, and the one guy running the actual belt is like also riffing and like having a good time, and he's just letting the bag sit on the belt. I mean, I was like, I almost yelled something.
Well,
and by that I mean I didn't come
you
close
didn't
to
even
that.
come close to saying
but
a
I
word.
wanted to.
But here's the most devastating part of that for me, because when I have to poo like that, it's very mental for me.
Yes.
I'm clocking everything by how much time do I have until I can get to the toilet. So if you're TSA and you're clear, you're going, I'm through this in 5 minutes.
Literally 5
I'm
minutes.
on a pooper in 7.
Yes.
But then you get up there and you're going, this is looking more like 25 minutes.
It's like the Google Maps ETA when it starts pushing back just
Yeah,
the
you're
arrival
like,
time and you're not moving anywhere.
How am I supposed to fight this?
Yeah.
Stresses you out.
Nothing you can do.
I like to picture the waiter handing you your shrimp cocktails and you're like, hope nobody's flying.
I already
Nobody's
had
flying
my
anywhere.
cold brew too, and
You'd
I
be
just had it on
insane
the
to
side.
fly on a shrimp cocktail from the Alamo Draft House.
God, dude, it was the Elmo draft, St. Elmo's,
Or whatever it is.
St. Elmo's Steakhouse. Isn't the Alamo Draft House a movie theater?
I don't know what it is.
Honestly, I might as well have gotten
Yeah, I was-
fucking Buffalo Wild Wings from the Alamo Draft House.
I mean, I can't believe. I've also, but like, you always get suggestions of things to do when you're on the, and you go, yeah, totally. Never even consider doing any of them.
yeah, we
You-
were a block away.
And you really were like, gotta get the.
Well, it's it was like in Parks and Rec. Everyone knows about it. It's like a tourist thing.
Okay. Were there other people in there getting the cocktail?
Everyone was.
That's the thing.
That's what everyone orders. The food is also very good, but everyone was getting the shrimp cocktail
I mean,
first.
because here's in my sweet little opinion, a shrimp is a shrimp.
It's the sauce.
It's the sauce that's
The
selling
sauce
it.
is
Okay.
It's like an experience because it's like you. I mean, I'm not kidding. You have a visceral reaction when you bite
Just because
into
it's
it.
hot.
Yeah, it's that horseradish. It literally makes your eyes water immediately.
I mean, this sounds like a hell of an experience.
It was delicious.
You immediately cry on the first bite, and then you will shit your pants within the hour. Come on down to the Alamo Draft House.
Preferably before noon.
Come overpay for some shrimp and
It
some
was
sauce that'll
$18
ruin your life.
for 4 shrimps.
4 shrimps. I mean, brother,
You
don't even get me started.
How many clams for a lobster again?
Fucking, what was it? Was
32, I think.
Was it 23 or 32?
I think it was 32 clams for a lobster roll.
Not even a lobster roll. No, this is just prawns, baby.
Oh yeah, these are prawns.
2 prawns, Tom.
Oh, so these are scrimp.
These are scrimps.
That's how Patty says it.
It's a big old
Tim,
scrimp.
did you order those?
How much were those
scrimps? She's black now.
Tim, come on down. You don't want no damn scrimps. That is so not even close to my mom. It's actually pretty close to Lizzie's mom.
Does she still listen to the pod?
All the time.
Oh, good.
She texts me about the pod all the time.
She's gonna hate this.
She's not gonna love it. She'll just text me random little things, and she's like, "I'm listening to episode 37," and I'm like, "I have no idea."
I just got one of those the other day where it was like, hey, when you talked about this in 71, and I was like, I don't remember, but
I don't remember anything we say.
no, it's pretty much gone
Gone.
right away.
Because it's just verbal diarrhea.
I have to listen to it back once
Oh, that's true.
just to make sure you didn't say anything stupid.
Hey, what the hell, dude? We've only had to cut out like 2 things I've said
Yeah.
and make a few apologies.
Yeah, sometimes we have to say sorry.
Oopsies.
Sorry, patty cakes. Whoops. Whoops. Sorry I did a spot on impression of you.
Sorry about that, Daniel. She
She's
texted me the
not
other
from
day.
the bayou.
No. Well, I mean, she's from Louisiana.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I thought she was. Okay, yeah.
No, her family traces back like deep into Louisiana.
Let's not go far.
I did the old family tree.
Yeah, it's not a cute look, I would guess.
It got pretty far back there, and they were up to some shenanigans, Tom. I'll tell you that.
That's the cutest way to put that.
There were some.
They were really fooling around.
They were
back
being
then.
goofballs back in 1810.
Oh, God.
Absolute.
I hope my
goofballs.
family wasn't in America yet. I hope they were in Germany where they've done nothing
Nothing's
wrong.
ever gone wrong there. They've been chill as hell. I mean, I think if anybody traces all the way back, you would have to be one lucky son of a bitch. I was trying to write a bit about this. I think we talked about this. Like, hey, if you don't already know your family history, don't trace it.
Especially if you're white.
Yeah, because like,
And from the South.
if it was like, yeah, because
What
like,
are you expecting?
if it was awesome, you would have known about it.
Yeah, if your family was like the one heroic ally family,
If your
you'd know.
great grandfather was doing something amazing,
Yeah.
he was a part of the Underground Railroad,
Yeah.
we would all hear about it every Thanksgiving.
Yes.
You are descendants of this great man.
If they're
If you
not-
don't hear about it, don't look into
If they're
it.
not talking about it, I mean, it's the definition of skeletons in the closet.
Yes, I don't want to know.
No.
I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
Look
Most
at me.
of the time.
Most of the time. 88% of the time.
As long as you just give me weed that's gonna make me giggle and you don't make me go through a membership program. Pretty good guy.
A membership program.
Yeah, that's really lame.
I also love that the security guy was like, "You a member?" I was like, "No," and he's like, "All right, go right in."
Head on in, dude.
Like just nothing. I was like, "Oh shit!" I guess he's gonna. He's like, and he like gave me like the security guard, like he flexed his traps for some reason.
He still doesn't really know what the membership program is.
You a member, dude? No. All right, yeah, man. Head right in.
Oh,
do whatever you
perfect.
want.
What happens if I am a member?
Yeah, he's
You
like,
can't
"Oh,
come in."
it's just you're allowed to go in too." We've never turned anybody away in the entire existence of this store.
God. Oh,
I
man.
need- I
But
just
yeah,
need-
I did get through TSA and I pooped. But a guy started talking to me in the line and I couldn't even maintain the conversation.
You have the weirdest interactions.
I think I look too friendly in
I think
public.
that is a thing. Yeah.
And I'm looking, I'm wearing shorts and a Star Wars shirt. I probably look like I'm approachable.
Yeah, they're going, "That's kind of a nerdy, sweet-looking guy."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and this guy he puts his pizza on the ground. The guy was going through TSA with a pizza, which was kind of hilarious. And then he goes, he turns to me, he goes, "Don't steal my pizza." And I was like, "Yeah, I was thinking about it." And then he's like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "God damn it."
See, you just gotta, "Hey, don't steal my pizza." You go, "Hey, shut the fuck up."
Hey, look at me. I am 3 seconds away from shitting in front of you
He's
right
like,
now.
"You hit the draft house for lunch, didn't you?"
Can't go
do
straight
that.
cocktail. Well, let me guess. Cold brew on the car right here? Yeah, I've seen this before.
He's
Welcome-
like, "Damn, how's Jeff doing?" You're like, "What,
Welcome to Indiana, bitch.
bitch?" Wait, so there are bathrooms before you get through security?
Yeah, but I did what you said, where I said TSA would be 4 minutes. It's 3 p.m. on it, or 2 p.m. on a Thursday. I was like, I'll be through there. I'll go to the Delta Lounge bathroom. They're nice. Their bathrooms are full door stalls. You feel comfy in there. Comfy,
yeah.
cozy. Oh my God, I forgot about this.
Oh yes.
So I didn't even make it to the Delta Lounge because I'm like, I get through security and I'm like whipping my head around.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a bathroom pretty
Did
close.
you jog or is jogging out?
I can't jog. That
It's a quick walk.
It would
though.
maybe.
Squirt out.
Yes.
Yeah. Because there is a point in the poo where all you can do is shuffle walk.
Yes,
really quickly.
its feet are very low to the ground, and legs are very close together.
It's body of stone, feet of fire.
Yes,
I mean, those are your.
I mean, there's a little fire starting between my thighs, and I get. I mean, I don't know if you've ever picked up my backpack, but I'm carrying around an entire podcast studio, and it looks like the set of a small indie film is packed into my backpack. It weighs about 400 pounds. I think it's ruining my posture and my back and everything. And I get in there, I close the door, I throw my backpack on the latch, rips it right off. I'm like, I can't fucking win right now, dude. I was so angry.
That slaps.
And it was like I pooped before my cheeks hit the seat.
Yeah.
I mean, it was insane. Backpack's on the floor with the broken handle thing or the hook. I mean, I ripped it right. I didn't stay on there for a second.
Dude, but the best is when you're sitting and you just go, everything's fine.
I made it.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Sure, there's a little bit of poop in my pants.
But everyone's got a
Sure,
little bit of
there's
poop
a little
in
bit
their
of
pants.
poop. Sure, my laptop smashed to bits.
Sure, it's smeared all over my thighs.
Sure, I just shit out an entire full shrimp.
And it did burn again on the way out.
Shout out to Alamo Draft House. Guys,
God.
if you're ever in Texas, go to Alamo Draft House, get their shrimp cocktail.
God.
Oh, sorry, it's this fucking
Knocking
skeleton we go
shit
over.
up. Why do you have a skeleton everywhere?
Tom,
I know why.
Tom, this is a fight I lost long ago, and I stopped even attempting to make the argument.
I found the picture on Time Hop, like from the day that you moved last year, where
Mm-hmm.
I came and helped out, and I was very helpful, and I didn't get made fun of at all. and the picture was just the open moving truck with all the shit piled in and a skeleton hanging out. And I sent it to you and Lizzie just immediately sends me back a picture of the
Same
skeleton
skeleton.
hanging out of a bunch of shit.
Since then, it has broken into bits, but she refuses to get rid of it. She won't get rid of it. I told you what the mover was like. Who is obsessed with skulls? And I
Is
was
this a
like,
Polish guy?
That was my Polish accent.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, that was better than the patty cakes
And
one.
actually, he was like, "Who's liking these damn skull
Who likes these damn skeletons?
Somebody worshiping the devil in this bar." But the guy was like, "So she likes Halloween." And I'm riffing
Really?
with him. I was like, brother, every day is Halloween in my life. And we had a nice little. It was kind of like a.
Did it hit?
Oh, I got a big pop.
It was
from him.
an old bag joke.
It was
Yeah.
this old ball and chain.
And he's like, yeah, I fucking hate my wife.
And I was like, oh shit. Okay, well you took it to a different. Okay.
we popped that.
Oh, I was
back.
like, cheers, brother.
Thank you.
Bingo. I mean,
skeleton bottle opener. I didn't even blink twice. Blink twice?
Look twice.
Look twice. What's blink twice?
Didn't even bat an eye.
Bat an eye. That's what I was. Yeah.
That's what you were looking for.
Blink twice is nothing.
I didn't even
That's
blink.
like blink twice if you're safe or whatever.
Right. That's
Yeah.
the classic crowd work. Right?
Oh yeah, that's huge. We see a young girl with an old guy.
Hey, blink
Blink
twice,
twice
if you're okay.
Yeah.
And here's the hard news, Tom. Big pop every time.
Pops every time for sure. It's the same
Every-
thing as this guy knows what I'm talking about.
God, because sometimes they
Yeah.
do.
Man, I don't love seeing that when someone's bombing though.
No, that hurts.
Because then it's like, no, they don't know what you're talking about.
No, and everybody wants you to stop talking.
We've all
honestly.
kind of collectively agreed that we don't know what you're talking about.
We haven't put one premise together with your punchlines.
But then I hate sometimes when I saw this recently, the guy was bombing and he said, this guy knows what I'm talking about on like a bad like dick joke or whatever. And that got a pop. And I was like, don't save him on that.
Shit. Yeah, you're almost mad at the audience.
Yeah.
How about this bullshit? So me and Emil are with each other at a show the other night.
Okay.
Hanging.
Great friend of the pod,
Best friend. Amazing guy. Great comedian. Look him up.
Emil Joaquim.
Hanging in the back of the room. Chatting, Tom. I mean, we're chatting.
You're chitting and chatting.
Both.
Hell yeah.
And we're sitting there, we're watching, and the show's hot. Hot and juicy show alert. Crowd's great. People are doing well. But we're talking about, like, we're just kind of, like, bored watching a bunch of these comedians go up. And they're doing really well.
Yeah.
But, and I was telling him, I was like, it's because, like, they're just doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a guy that I just do stand-up.
Yeah.
There are some people that are up there doing something else.
Sure.
Roy Scovel's doing something else.
Yeah, it's not stand up.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it is stand up, but it's.
And that's
something
what we
else.
like to watch. That's
Yeah.
what gets us going. So we're kind of having this conversation, and like and halfway through it, we're both like, "Boy, we're being pretentious as fuck right now." Like this, I am so annoyed with the things that we're saying. So we're like watching, and David Drake goes up there, and he's talking about how he just got in this big fight with his wife on the way out, and he's like, "So that's going to inform a little bit of my set." So like just here and there, he'd be like, "Yeah," and then my bitch wife told me, and me and Emil are cracking up, and we're like, "Oh, so this whole time."
Yeah.
All we needed was somebody to call their wife a bitch.
yeah. And you guys have this high standard
Yeah.
for stand up.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I mean, we really just kind of got put in our place. We're like, actually, we're just pigs. That's all
yeah,
it is.
Yeah, you were salty that you weren't. Were you guys on the show?
No.
Yeah, it's always when you're not on a show. That's when I find myself being
just
the
like,
biggest like fuck.
Sucks.
Yeah, I'm like, everyone here is just kind of just doing stand up pretty well.
It's just pretty lame. I mean, the writing's incredible. The performance is a 10 out of 10, but I am sleepy. I mean, what were we talking about?
I know exactly the feeling though. We've been there a million times.
I mean, more times than I can count.
Yeah.
I mean, and the show was like hot and juicy. It wasn't like people were having like mid-tier sets.
And yeah,
People were crushing.
and you're like, yeah, it's
And
fine.
we're like, yeah, sure.
yeah, whatever.
I haven't seen a crush before.
God.
I mean, just so annoying.
That
But
is-
then it did feel nice that we were both like, we are annoying pieces of shit right now.
I'm glad he called that. It's kind of fun. It's a fun call out. Because it is good. I could probably catch myself doing that a little bit more.
What, being honest with yourself?
More specifically, the exact scenario that you just described.
Oh, right.
Where I'm like watching someone objectively be pretty good at stand up, and I'm like, this is not for me.
It's just, I don't know why it's not for me. And like, if somebody said, explain to me why this isn't for you.
I'd be like,
You go,
I don't know.
"Psh, I mean,
Probably because I'm in a bad mood.
Yeah, I don't know, because my new joke didn't work 3 nights ago.
Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely not projection, though, if that's what you're getting at. It's definitely not my own insecurities.
God damn it. I think it's just sometimes you want to feel like, I'm looking at it a little bit differently.
I'm doing something a little different.
And here's the problem. No, we're not.
I don't know. You might not be, but
I'm surely redefining the form.
I said a real sentence to you today where I said, I have this fun new way to get into my dick pic joke where
Yep.
I ask other people if they've sent dick pics, and I said that like I really discovered something new.
Tom, I remember that vividly, and I was like, I'm gonna listen to this.
3 hours ago. And let me tell you, it is fun to do. I stand by it.
But
But
you've
it's
seen me
not-
do this a million times. I do this guy knows what I'm talking about.
But you only do it when it's kind of ironic.
When it kind of, it's like a little tongue in cheek, but
Yeah.
it is like I expect them to get that I'm doing it as a bit, which I think is a little too meta. So then it just comes all the way back to full circle of
It's
I'm
full
just
hack.
doing, yeah.
You're like, no, it's actually very, very meta.
It's just all the way
meta
back
enough.
around to this guy knows what I'm talking about.
Oh man,
God, we're
that's
annoying
very-
fucking idiots.
Yeah, sorry
Hey,
that we're closing the pod like this.
yeah, really inside baseball poo poo. Hey, riddle me this, Tom.
Would love to.
So, you've been ripping a couple of shows with our good friend Jeff Asmus.
Yeah,
That's correct.
yeah, it's Osmus.
Don't.
I've never once said it that way. But
I hear him
He
say it
keeps-
all the
I
time.
know.
I'm like, I'm not saying that.
the same way.
Well, it sounds like it when you like try to pronounce like Mexican dishes authentic, like and like
yeah.
the authentic whatever.
Like I'm not gonna roll the R in burritos.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, I know that's how you're supposed to say it, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is my good friend Jeff Osmus. How off-putting would that be? Oof, let's delete that one.
I didn't even catch it the first time.
Sorry, dude. I'm one Heineken in, dude.
Off-putting.
I'm fucking hammered.
God, Jeff Oss-Pudding. He is a little Oss-Pudding.
You should be off-putting, dude, because you're fat. It's from Between Two Ferns. You don't remember that?
That's what we're doing. Now I'm trying to do Between Two Friends.
Oh.
This is what we're doing, huh? That's how it goes. So, do we have is there anybody else working here? Can we get any sort of
Can
help?
we get
in
a
here?
funny guest in here?
Can we get? God, if we just did a unannounced Between Two Ferns episode where we were really like for an hour,
I'd like to kind of do that.
when no one would listen past like 3 minutes in, they'd be like, they were really off this week.
But they're just like turning it all the way up. Like it's 33 seconds of dead air.
It's just not. We maybe direct people to the YouTube finally. You gotta see us staring at each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Between two skeletons.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay, we could figure that out. I think that'd be fun. Why not mix it up? Who gives a flying hoot?
Yeah. We'll
Hey,
do
but let's-
themed. Let's rip off other shows.
Like we haven't ripped this one off enough. what I'm like, so Tom, I mean, where'd you come up, dude? Who are your guys?
Who says that?
What? Mark Maron.
Oh yeah.
Full
Who are your
WTF,
guys? He
dude.
does always say that.
Wait, so back to my original thing. So you've been on the road with Sweet G Feesmas.
Yes.
And have you noticed that
Uh-oh.
the people, like the hosts and or guest spots and or whatever,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
are
saying.
all of the sudden doing Jeff?
Well, the problem is we haven't been doing full club weekends, so it's all just one show with these people. But I've seen it when they're like fans of his.
Yeah.
Yes, they try to go really edgy and dark.
Yeah. And
it's
you're like, boy,
hilarious.
this is not your bag.
It's so. I mean, it's kind of incredible to watch.
Because it's not working.
Well, it's because like very few people can talk about the shit that he talks about in
Yeah.
the way that he talks. Like you can't just call yourself an alpha and everyone else in the crowd a little bitch and get away with it.
And people are like, this is sick as hell.
Yeah.
I love being called a bitch from a man that weighs 130 pounds.
That's why it works.
Yeah.
Is because you could snap him in
But then like a big
second.
burly 230-pound dude is like, what's up, bitch? And everybody's like, whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Tone
dude.
it
So you hate
down.
women
Yeah.
and me? I
And
don't
he's like, oh, fuck, I was doing the Asmus.
Yeah. Yeah, it is beautiful to see his negative impact on comedy out there.
No, I think he's one of those guys. You know how we go? We see Normand everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, you saw Attell everywhere.
A lot of people doing.
Louis was everywhere. A lot of people are doing Jeff.
Yeah, a lot of we know people in Chicago that are doing Jeff.
One in particular. And to tell you something else, Tomas, after a couple of shows with Jeff, if I don't watch myself, I'm doing a little Jeff.
You know what's the hardest thing not to do? Is it?
Is at the very beginning.
Yes, dude. That's
It's
exactly
so hard to
it.
not walk up and go,
Yeah,
okay.
Okay. All right. Woo. Woo. I almost did it last night. I caught myself out of the door to the stage door. I was going, okay.
And you're
Jesus
like, whoa.
Christ.
Let me pop back into my normal voice here.
Yes,
I'm almost done. I think I fully did do it one time. I just walked out. I had a Wisconsin shirt on, and I was like, "Okie dokie, how we doing?"
You're like, how did I get a Bible in my hand?
What the fuck? But I mean, it is hard. Like there are some times where I'm like, I'm just not gonna watch him this show
Because that's the problem is he's my favorite person to watch.
because he's
It's insane and he'll say just wild stuff and it's very fun.
And here it
we're
is-
sucking him off too much. He's not that great.
He isn't that.
He's a really messy roommate. He kind of smelled bad.
He does, and in the words of our good friend Matt Kennedy, always have a piece of tilapia in his pocket.
Oh God, that's awesome.
He does have
my
an old
God.
uncooked piece of salmon in his back pocket.
There was
at
there
all
was a
times.
piece of salmon found in his bedroom one time. And that is true. That's not a riff.
That's not riffing. That is Jeff's life.
But yeah, it is hard to be. I mean, I told we talked about this on the last pod, but I have this new joke about Socrates sucking off kids. That wouldn't have happened if I wasn't with Jeff out there.
Yeah, you're on the road with Kelsey, and all of a sudden you're like, what if Socrates is getting head?
Because it is so much like historical shit
Yeah,
mixed with cum.
That is his whole thing.
He's historically coming.
Yeah.
Always.
But let's edit
There's
out
too
most
much
of this.
Too much on Jeff.
This is embarrassing. What other comedians do we like?
Jesus Christ. I don't know.
Let's talk about that one good set I had that one time.
Yeah. When was that?
That's Chicago, circa 2012.
God, I've been on a not a new material streak.
That doesn't feel good
No.
because I've been on that train for a minute.
Yeah, I just can't. I'm throwing new out. There's just nothing that I'm like, yes.
You get into a circuit where you're like, I'm not experiencing anything.
Yeah.
Like I have some stuff on like our moving experience about like
There you go.
trying to get the new apartment and blah 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 blah. And there's some stuff in there. And I'm like, oh, because I lived something.
Yeah, you did.
I did something. I didn't sit around and go, okay, what? Because here's a big problem I have, Tom. There's not a ton going on in here.
Same.
It's not like I have this like wealth of like knowledge or experience that I can constantly pull from. I got to be out in the world like getting my dick punched, and then I'm like, that was kind of funny.
Let's go get our dicks punched.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Any good joke I have is literally from an experience that I had.
Yeah, because I'm not sitting and going from ground zero. Like, what's a topic I could write a joke?
Yeah,
about?
what's a topic I could write a couple of great jokes on?
No,
I
it's like,
can't
right now
do
I'm like
that.
writing about hotel rooms.
Yeah.
because that's where I am. I'm literally trying to write jokes about how loose the outlets are in hotel rooms. I'm like, you guys ever stayed in just a slutty hotel room where just every outlet's just ran through? Anyways, what else is going on?
And then I'm trying to charge my iPhone.
And it's like
It keeps falling out of the outlet.
maybe if it was a black Charger. Sorry. That
That sucks
sorry.
so bad.
that was a riff. That's not a line that I have.
No, but just like that, like
Oh yeah.
honestly, that would kill.
Dude,
Sorry, maybe I had a black Charger.
I'm using it.
Fill this
Guess
white
what?
hole up a little
That's
bit more.
That's getting set on stage 24 hours from right now. It's gonna be at New York Comedy Club in Stamford, Connecticut tomorrow night.
Oh God in heaven. That one's fun. So stupid, but fun.
Well, because the iPhone chargers are always white.
They're always white Chargers. Isn't that interesting?
These are the kind of things we gotta solve.
This is where we're cooking. See, this is Road with Jeff.
Yeah. Well, it's just. I mean, it's the same thing as you. I'm in hotels, comedy clubs, and airports.
That's where when there's a comedian that we love very much, but it's like, so I was in Denver. Next joke is, so I was in Austin.
Yeah.
Next joke is, so I was in Mobile. And it's like, holy Lord in heaven.
Yeah.
Give me something that isn't this, please.
It's really hard, but that's true.
You got to get out and live life a little. Mm-hmm. Do something.
I'm gonna go just get in a fight tonight.
That's what I want to do.
Let's get in a fight.
Just get our asses kicked.
I just really don't want to though.
I don't want to like do it.
Yeah, I want this.
I want the free experience.
Can we just make up a story about it?
It's like, what am I? I'm gonna write a joke about some jogging now.
I'm trying to get in shape. Yeah.
I already wrote that joke.
Yeah, you do have that already.
Fuck.
And but then that's the things that you're thinking about. I'm trying to write a joke about doing taxes right now because I just did them.
Tom, this is like an epiphany I just had. It's like there are these things that have like really been weighing on my mind a ton.
Yeah.
And then when I got fat and giggly on that edible, I started writing about those things.
Those are the things that you actually have opinions on.
And it was like, duh.
Yeah.
Why am I trying to write this joke about like congressmen?
Yeah, that I don't care
That
about.
I don't care.
Dude.
Term limits
whenever-
are. What am I? Why?
Anytime you try to write about politics, that's exactly where I go. I'm like, I have no real opinion on it.
Also, it's just not you
Yeah, no.
or me. I'm not. I don't mean you. I mean
No,
you
no.
as like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
collective
yeah.
you. It's just not who either of us are. No one's like, damn, Tim has kind of a hard hitting political opinion right now.
Yeah, no, never.
It's stupid.
My
Write about
only
the
politics joke is about how I don't have an opinion.
Yeah.
On Joe Biden.
Yeah.
That's my only political joke that I can make work.
But I tell you what, I do have hard opinions about is my own poor behavior.
Yes. Yeah.
I have hard opinions about the way I live my life.
Yeah.
And that's what people. I gotta eat more weed.
I think we just figured it out.
I think we ended right here on an.
We got to
epiphany.
go to your little members only weed store.
Hey, fellas, you guys members?
One of us is.
No?
One of us isn't.
Come on in.
You can both come in. Doesn't matter.
I don't even know why I asked that question.
I'm still. I don't know why they tell me to ask.
I'm
people
kind
this.
of eager to go back because now I am a member. I hope he's just like sick, man. Welcome back.
Gives you a full hug.
Appreciate you coming back, dude. We fucking love your business.
Kisses you on the cheek. Get in there.
Come on, go overpay
Man,
for some weed.
It's good to know where. It's good to be where everyone knows.
You
your
remember
name.
him, the dumbest guy on planet Earth? Go talk to him.
Yeah, go get it. Ask him another couple questions.
Hey, he won't know one answer.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, dude. Just
Can't call it. There's no way to know. There is a way to know.
Yeah,
You're supposed to know. You're supposed to have tried these.
like if you've smoked weed at any point since you've been 15, you should know some of these basic answers. And I was kind of asking as just like can we get a
Yeah, all you're looking for is take a little bit.
little rapport going?
Yeah.
So hey, maybe learn the flavors of the thing you're selling.
It's green and purple. I already told you that, dickhead. Now take however much as you want to feel however you're gonna feel
I forgot.
and get out of here.
I was like, so what's the edible situation over here? And he goes, ooh, not too good right now.
Awesome. Well, let me pay that membership fee right away then.
Well, I mean, before we even walk over there, take my money. Because this place has
I'm gonna
obviously
be-
got the goods.
I'm gonna be coming back here a lot.
I wonder if they I should have asked that. Like if they go out of business, do I get my membership fee back?
No chance.
Yeah, probably no chance.
They are out of business. Who are you gonna contact?
Fuck, that's true.
Did he take down any info from you?
Did he take any info? No, I think I got scammed.
So what was the membership? Next time they're gonna be like, you have to pay your membership fee.
I'm like, no, I already did this. And like, did you?
How much did you pay? $10? Well, it's $15.
Yeah, give us $15. God damn it. No, I think he took like my email. Oh, he took my phone number because I was really annoyed about giving it to him.
Okay.
I hate doing that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like
Email
buy a
is
pair of
worse.
shoes and they're like,
Email
can
is
we have
worse
all your
'cause you're
personal
on-
information?
You're on that list for forever.
I always say no. I'm just like, do you need it? And they're like, no. And I'm like, then you're not getting it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to buy a pair of New
What if
Balances.
they say, do you need it? Yes.
And
Yeah.
then-
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Stop. And because they never care, really.
No.
They're getting, they don't give a hoot.
I wonder if they get bonus based on how many emails they get.
There ain't no way.
Then why would they even ask?
I think it's just a part of the protocol, Tom. That's just proto, dude.
Man, that's the problem with America today.
People just
Everyone's
taking
just
orders.
going through the motions.
Damn, if you'd have been in Germany in fucking 1912, you'd have been a Nazi.
Yeah, that guy would have been. He wouldn't have known what they were fighting for.
He'd be like kind of ahead of the game, too. He's like, damn, I'm a Nazi in 1912.
Yeah. Damn, dude, I hope someone rises up and takes control of this thing.
Because I already got all the patches.
Oh, okay, we're closing on Nazi.
We're done.
I
We love you.
gotta poop again.
Rip one, dude.
Where are you gonna be? This comes out next Thursday. I'm gonna be in Salt Lake City. Then the week after that is my birthday. No, it's not. It's the week after that.
Birthday, Tom.
2 weeks after that, June 1st, I'll be in Vegas. If you're in Las Vegas, do you want to come to Vegas?
No.
Okay. Well, if anyone does want to come to Vegas, I would love some company on my birthday because I'm turning 29. I think
Wait,
it's
why the hell are
oldest
you going
I've
to be in
ever been.
Vegas?
Huh?
Why are you going to be in Vegas?
I'm just opening for Kelsey. Though.
Oh.
At Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club.
Jimmy!
He's hosting. He's hitting the host button.
Damn, he's going to bomb.
Yeah. I told him I would host. He could feature, and he said I don't have the time.
Dude, how about I show up, we mug him, I go out, everybody thinks it's Jimmy.
Everybody thinks it's Jimmy anyways.
I'm like, damn, he looks worse, but okay.
And they're still making him host? Oh, man. That's kind of falling apart. This chair is going to fall apart if I sit in it any longer.
I mean, I'm blown away by this chair.
Where are you going to be next week?
Next week, I'm in New York City. Ooh, Boston, I'm coming back.
Boston.
Boston.
Laugh Ducks?
No, No, I am doing that.
What's it called?
Laugh.
No, it's
Boy, you just
Duck,
blew
Duck,
my
Laughs?
Duck Goofs.
Duck Goofs.
6 shows, baby. That's later in the year, though. I'm in New York for the rest of the month.
Oh, let's go.
So we're gonna be ratting around. Ooh, and I got some. I'll tell you off. I think I got some decent news.
Here we go.
Tell you off the screen.
Yes, suck it, listeners. You don't get to know.
You don't get to hear juice news, B.
Peace. Leave a review, tell a friend, and watch on YouTube and subscribe because I think it's better via video. I had someone come up to me at a show and was like, by the way, the video is so much better.
Why?
I don't know.
Just because you can see our hilarious faces?
Yeah, and half the time I'm definitely like picking my nose and stuff. On the Zoom ones, I kind of completely forget that we're recording.
True.
So
I'm not even on the screen most of the time.
check it out. No, every time I log on, you're nowhere to be seen.
Well,
Nowhere
I
to be
send
found.
it, and then I have to poop out like 8 shrimp.
God, that poop sucked. I'm sorry to the Indianapolis airport for ripping the hook off your bathroom door. I'll pay for it with my money that we make off the Patreon. That's patreon.com/loveandlife.
We did just get sponsored by Alamo Draft House. Shout out Alamo Draft House.
Shout out Alamo Draft House, St. Elmo. We love you guys. Bye.
He married my sister, now we're living together.